Alright gang, I had some technical difficulties last time I tried to record this video, so I took a couple days off to configure things. I'm going to try this again, see if it works. We're going to do a little merengue workout today. You'll notice in a minute, or maybe you already noticed, I'm wearing like 4 different shades of blue. I'm wearing different shades of blue shoes, denim shoes with lemon socks, because when life hands you lemons, you make lemon socks. I got my blue pants that I found in my closet that don't fit me anymore, but I figured I'm all relaxed, I'm off work. And then of course my blue Arthur Murray shirt. So feel free to critique which blues you like better. So we're going to do a merengue workout today. It's real simple. It's only 2 moves long. We're going to be working on specifically just trying to get a little bit more body movement in there. If you're a beginner, just do the movements for right now. If you're a little bit more advanced in some of this stuff, then you can apply some of these extra little techniques I'm going to show you. And hopefully we'll get a good sweat on, we'll get a good workout on together. Don't worry too much if you can't follow along right away. Pause, go back, and do all the things you need to do. So, today's blue day. Well, hopefully you're not feeling blue by the time that we're done. So, in this particular workout, gang, we're going to be using our right foot first. But again, you can mirror me if you so choose. So, if you want to go left as I go right, feel free to do that. Sometimes that's easier. But for the sake of movement, I'm going to be starting with my right foot first. So we're going to do a simple merengue basic to the side, and we're going to tap on count 8. So what that looks like is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We tap. Then we go back this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, tap. Right? We're going to do that 2 times each, both ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, tap. Right? Nice and simple. So 4 counts of 8 total, back and forth, and then after we tap our foot on the last one, we're going to go backwards. And we're going to do what we call a stair step. So we're going to go back, together, forward, together, forward, together. We're going to do that. We're going to do that over a course of 4 counts of 8 as well to keep things musical. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do this one more set, forward and backwards, after this next one, and that's the whole thing, right? And that's the real basic movement that I want you to do. Now, the advanced parts, that's the real basic level. Again, we're just going to go back and forth twice, and then we're going to go forward and backwards, right? And we're going to do this over the course of 4 counts of 8, okay? And so while we do this, we're going to be doing a little bit of a let's call it like a crunching exercise so we can get those obliques working, right? So how we're going to do this, again, this may feel a little Frankenstein-y at first, but that's okay. What we're going to do is I want you to either interlock your fingers together like this, or you can interlock your fingers together and put them on your chest. Whatever one makes you feel the most mobile and the most crunch, do that. For sake of simplicity, I'm going to hold my hands out like this, like I'm trying to balance a tray on my forearms. Okay, so when we go to the side, what's going to happen is we're going to step sideways. When we do that, we're going to lift up the side of our elbow that's going that direction, meaning if I step to the right, my right side is going to come up. So we're going to go 1, trying to keep this arm as straight as I can, right? So that way we still have this nice little balance here, and then we're going to straighten out. We're going to go 1, and then straighten out, 1, straighten out, 1, straighten out. And we're going to do it the other way. So as we go left, our left side is going to lift up, or if this is your right side will lift up. So you're going to lift the way that you're walking. So you're going to lift, straight, lift, straight, lift, straight, lift, straight. All right? So that's what we're going to try to accomplish. Now, if you're already a little bit more versed in Cuban motion, you can, instead of lifting, just like crunch as you go to the side. Give yourself a little bit of like a crunching action. If you're not quite used to how that's supposed to feel, this is a great way to kind of see if you're leaning your body and your not exactly your pelvis, but your hips in the right direction. So, and then when we do our forward and back steps, all I want you to think about for now is you can keep this up if you want to get a good burn in your triceps, is when you go backwards, I want you to think about keeping your steps small, but keeping your legs very close together so that you're making sure that you hide the daylight between your legs, right? I'll show you sideways what that looks like. So when I go backwards, I am closing my legs really tight. When I go backwards, closing them tight. So when I go forward, closing them tight, forward, closing them tight. And one more from this direction so you can see. As I go backwards, I'm going back, close it, forward, close it, forward, close it. And notice I'm trying to hide the daylight as much as I can in between my legs and my knees, okay? So, Long and short of it, we're going to lean the direction that we are going, and we're going to close our feet nice and tight as we do that. So I'm going to go put on a song for us. We're going to try it together. Keep up the best that you can, and we'll just go until the music stops until I get bored or tired. And I will say, I recorded this like 7 times a few days ago. My obliques are killing me today, so if I seem like I'm kind of wussing out, go ahead and make fun of me, it's fine. So here comes the music. Take your time. Don't worry too much about it. It's going to be good no matter what we do. It's going to be fun. Okay. Here we go. Start with our whatever leg that you want to go. Follow along with me if you like. Arms up. 5, 6, 7. Go. And we lean and lean and lean. Go back the other way. And lean and lean and lean and lean. One more this way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the side after this. Ready, go. 1, 2. Ready? Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. This way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then one more over here. And then go backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just keep going at 4 counts of 8. That way we're nice and musical. Moving along with the music. Alright, one more set this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you feel like your crunches are starting to hurt, don't give up. Let those crunches ooze all through your body. You want to feel like you're working out. You want to feel like something's moving backwards. Okay, this is also nice when you get a breather in case your abs are starting to hurt. Give yourself time. Let those triceps burn as you hold up that tray. Alright, we'll do one more to the right here. Here we go. Crunch it. Go ham, baby. Oh, it's hurting. One this way. 1. Keep going. And crunch it. And crunch it. And crunch it. And backwards. Alright. After this last set, we'll call it a day. Let yourself breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Super important. And we're done. Ha. So you can do this as many times as you want. Okay, so, oh, man, that hurts. Okay, so what we did today was we did some simple chasse basics back and forth, and we did a simple stair step forward and backwards. Not back and forth, side to side, what I meant to say earlier. And again, what I was doing there, I give a little bit of a closer up. Now, if you drop your elbows, notice how they're not level anymore. They're at 90. Like, that's not the worst thing in the world if you lift the side up and this one breaks a little. Like, don't sweat that too much. But the goal is to try to keep this as flat as you can and just kind of like lean it, kind of like you're trying to get like a ball to move like through the circuit that your arms are making, right? So just kind of this kind of leaning idea here. What you should feel, if nothing else, even if you don't feel a crunch, you should feel at least a stretch on one side, right? Now, the goal as you get used to feeling that stretch here is you might feel a crunch on the opposite side because like you're getting closer, you're kind of crunching them close together, right? So you kind of work those that side of where the obliques are, right? And the forward and back steps, just good to kind of get used to kind of hiding the daylight between your knees, right? So notice when I step backwards, I'm trying to hide the daylight, and when I bring my feet together, I'm especially trying to do that. Takes a while to get used to, but if all that you get out of this today is just simple side to side and back and forth, it's a nice simple cardio workout to keep you moving. I hope that was educational for you. I hope that was fun, fast, and easy for you. Let me know what you think, whether in the comments here on YouTube or if you want to go back to the Facebook page and be like, hey, I really like that. That was cool. Let me know what you think. Ow. Ugh, man. Hopefully this video works out because last time the video got all sorts of corrupted and I had to film this about 7 times that day. So hopefully today is the first and only time I have to do it. I'm going to cry like a baby halfway through the next time I film it. So more videos to come. Hope you liked it. Stay safe out there. Be good to each other. Be good to yourself. And I will see you guys in the next one. Let's wave bye to the camera. Everyone, so long, Blue Me.